When it comes to investing, you may notice a lot of different messages.
Especially now. So today our money expert is telling us why you shouldn't listen to all that noise when it comes to Wall Street. So we got Bruce Helmer from Wealth Enhancement Group joining us this morning. Hey, Bruce.
Good morning.
So why not? Why shouldn't we listen to it? It's kind of scary if you take a look at your 401k.
Yeah, so, I get that you want to get information someplace, that this is not the type of thing you want to decide all on your own or in a vacuum. But you have to understand that all the information out there, the people disseminating this information might have an agenda also, or some sort of ulterior motive, including me. I tell people all the time, don't do just what I say to do. Check things out. I'll give you my opinion, or I'll give you my rationale, and then go do some independent research if you want to, because you don't know what my agenda is, whether it's this show or radio or face-to-face. But so much of the information, AJ and Heather, unfortunately, that people get is either misguided or it's flat out wrong. And then how do you tell when you're getting bad information? It's hard to know who to believe and who to trust.
Well, Bruce, if that's the case, then I guess we have to rule out any commercials that we see on television. We have to rule out shows that essentially tell us how to invest in ourselves, right? Those are just out.
Look, well, that's strong, but I have a hard time disagreeing with that, AJ. Look, if there's somebody or some show telling you how to do it, that if you do it the way we teach you, you'll make money all the time, if they really had that secret, they wouldn't be telling you. They would be using it themselves to make a ton of money. They make their money getting you to buy their program.
Wait, you're telling me Warren Buffett isn't telling me exactly how to be a billionaire, Bruce?
No, so Warren Buffett would never say anything that isn't true, but I know so many people that live on whatever word he says, whatever comes out of his mouth, and not that what he says isn't true, but look, your lifestyle and your situation is not comparable to Warren Buffett. If he's wrong about something, I don't think he's going to miss a meal or a mortgage payment, but you might. You can't do the same things in your financial life that Warren Buffett does.
Right. So, Bruce, who should we listen to then? Who, because these are some of these things are tricky, and we might need some help or advice as we move forward and continue saving for retirement, or especially if you're close to retirement.
Yeah, Heather, again, and some people are going to be cynical and accuse me of a bias, but I really believe in finding a good financial advisor that you feel comfortable with, that you trust, and it might take a lot of interviews and it might take time to build that, but then that's who you listen to. I know my clients don't listen to noise because I've coached them and they trust me. But I'm not saying everybody should work with me, but I'm saying I think almost everybody benefits from a competent professional, and there's a lot of statistical data that bears this out, that people that use an advisor do better than those that don't. So I really encourage getting help and getting a trusted advisor and listening to them.
One thing that I've noticed too, Bruce, especially with social media, so many people who may be rich and famous, they like to post about their lifestyle. Stay away from that, right? Big X's there.
Absolutely, because again, it's apples and oranges. Their situation might be different than yours, and they might be only telling you the good stuff or embellishing. So for every winner, maybe they had 10 losers that they didn't post about or tell you about. I don't think you want to take your advice from folks like that.
Bruce, as always, we appreciate your time and insight.
Thanks, guys. Make it a great day.
You too. You can see Bruce here mid-morning on Tuesdays. Also get more financial advice on his show, Your Money on WCCO Radio. It's Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. So Hurricane Fiona